Hello. So I made my flock quite a feast today of a treat. I like to put it in with their water. So there's their water bowl. Oh, it's frozen. Don't worry, because they pack a hole right through the ice so that it doesn't actually stay frozen. So I'm giving them, you see, bananas, there's rice, there's beans, there's hard-boiled eggs in there. And leftovers from our dinner. There's scrambled eggs, and there was a raw egg that just broke open. You see, they're just loving this stuff. I like to put it in the water. That way, everybody gets some that gets a drink. Everybody gets some of a protein. Everybody gets a little bit of a taste of everything I throw in there. And everybody seems to love it that way, too. I know they're staying hydrated. At the end of the day, I come out here, this is completely dry. We fill it up several times with water if we have to, but a lot of times they'll just, when I put treats in there, they just go completely nuts. I don't know how much my husband refills it, to be honest. But I know that he comes out and refills it if it gets empty, but let's look at them go to town on those bananas. They love bananas. The beans give them a lot of protein. Right now, as you see, there's plenty of snow on the ground still. And they're going to be molting soon. They're just starting to produce a lot of eggs again because it's getting warmer. Yeah, it's getting warmer. It's like 20 to, it gets up to like 30, 40 degrees, and I think it's warm. But it's getting warmer. It's getting to be spring, so they're producing a lot of eggs again, so they could use the protein from the black beans. I refuse to have leftovers for more than two meals. So anything that lasts that long, more than a couple meals, it goes directly to the chickens. Especially with no refrigeration other than coolers. It helps save room and it helps keep everything safe. But yeah, they absolutely love bobbing for bananas. And it's a very nutritious meal, especially with the rice. Has all sorts of vitamins for them as well. White rice is a very good treat for the chickens. Plus the turkeys and the ducks, everyone really, it's a great treat for them. And the eggs are full of protein. Now when I give them eggs, I don't give them the shell. Why? Because if they see an eggshell, even like go up to peck it and start eating it on the ground, I didn't believe it, but they really do start pecking at eggs. And this has been something that's been proven to me over time and time again. You see I have a lot of chickens and poultry. It is very true. You are much better off letting them get calcium from oyster shells, crushed oyster shells. They ripped open the bag we recently bought. Crushed oyster shells. They're much better getting calcium from those than they are from eggshells. You don't give those back to your chickens or they will peck open eggs. And then you have a whole situation where it's just wasting food. Plus the oyster shells, when you give them oyster shells, I know some people don't like giving them anything. That's when they make an egg, it takes away from their bones if they're not getting enough calcium. So when you're supplementing calcium, you're helping them replenish what they're taking from their bones and taking from their body to make those eggs. So it helps them a lot. I think I've blabbered on enough about chickens for today. And I think we've watched them long enough with their little watery treat of it's beans, rice, bananas, and eggs for the day. Might be a little applesauce in there too. All right, goodbye.